Hey surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And this is our Patreon edition. So we are continuing on with the next episode of W, Two Worlds Apart. So Kate has got me into this, and I am just down this rabbit hole, and I want to know what's going to happen.
Hooked.
I am, just like you with Kim Borst. I was like, aha, we got each other into shows, and I'm so excited. So last time we ended, the last episode we had, our main characters going through struggles because Kang Chul essentially killed himself.
He killed himself, but he didn't.
Yes, that's what I said. Essentially killed himself by jumping off the bridge into the water, and then his story said at the end.
But then, Yeonju.
Yeah.
And
see, I was struggling with the names.
And then Sibong, we're trying to draw.
They were trying to get the story started again because she accidentally got pulled into the water. And she saw that he was still technically in the water, drowning over and over again.
Yes, because the blind date.
Yes.
And they thought a pipe burst in the bathroom.
No. She got pulled into the water. But, yeah, so she ended up finding him stuck kind of in limbo, drowning over and over again for, the last month in the water. So she's like, we gotta start the story again to get him out of there. So and her dad is alive now. He's all good.
He went on a trip. He
got shot, but then, they got there in time to save him because Kang Chul was like, he shot him low enough where they could get it there in time to save him. But, so they got the story going again, basically, because now Yeonju is basically the main character of the story. She's become the main heroine of it. And so now we're going to see how that dynamic works, especially because now she's supposedly stuck back in to his world because she woke up and she's back in the prison. And Kang Chul woke up in his bed. And he's like, how did I get here?
Man, if I was those prison guards, I would be so embarrassed.
I'd be like, what the fuck? I think I need to go to, a psych ward or something, because I'm like, I'm losing my mind.
It'd be like a mass hallucination.
Right, like we're all roofied. Somebody pumps something through the pipes or some shit. And we also had the mysterious figure, the bad guy who shot Kang Chul's parents. He showed up in the real world. No face, because there was never actually...
he was never given an identity.
He was never given an identity. It's just this faceless, black figure. So I had a lot of theories about that, saying we got to figure out, first off, who he is, who it could be, putting a face on him, and then being able to take him down, because I feel like that's the only way we're going to stop the bad guy, is if we put a face to him. Give him an identity, basically. We gotta see how Yeonju's gonna get out of prison, how Kang Chul's gonna take it that he's not dead, that he's back in his own world. We gotta see how she's gonna get back to her world and how all that's gonna, unfold. And yeah, there's just a lot we got to figure out here. But I'm super excited. Like I said, I have a lot of theories going on. Let's see if any of mine pan out anyway. But let's pop this up and let's get into W, episode 7. Okay, so they went back a little bit. Because we were wondering too, it jumped from this to her being in the prison all of a sudden, so... I was right! That was one of my theories! I have been saying it since day one when they showed us that, the second episode, that she originally created him. That's amazing! That's my one theory that I've had for forever.
So they got the name from her?
Maybe, yeah. Kang something. She's like, sorry. Those old phones.
Can you stop hovering over me, Mom?
Right, she's like, can you leave?
Drawing.
Yeah, her ideal type. She's really good at drawing this. The anime style.
키는 185도 넘고 말랐는데 은근 근육질이야. 그리고 성격도 되게 좋다. 친절하고 유머도 있고. 야, 그 오빠 짱이네. 누구야? 우리 학교 선배야?
She's not real.
아니. 그럼 어디 다녀? 나도 얼굴 좀 보자. 얼굴은 못 봐. 만날 수가 없거든. 그래. 내일 봐.
What a cute kid to do this though. She's
Right.
adorable.
They got the same haircut.
Yeah.
I like her little dimple. It's adorable.
Right.
The boy group posters in the wall.
Angel, like, and every time I was like, what if she's the one who originally drew him and her dad just stole her work? I'm like, kind of. Pretty much.
I just don't like telling you if your theories are right or wrong until they actually show up.
I mean, yeah, that's basically what, that's what I'm trying to do with the conversion. I'm just like, maybe, that would be cool. Just walks in casually, and she's been here the whole time.
Yeah, just
Good.
she's back.
Tell a friend.
Fuck, what are you thinking?
괜찮아요?
You shot my father! How dare you?
수신한 사람이가 궁금했는데 괜찮아 보이네요. 어떻게? 살아났냐고요?
Why are you screaming at me? See, I was back.
This is my favorite outfit of his.
He looks so good in the suit like that with his hair like that.
Especially the color blue.
Right, that teal.
저희가 좀 쾌적하거든요. 미안합니다. 계속 절차를 깨서. 저 대표님이야 경찰청 고문님이랑 마찬가지인데요. 저 커피 한 잔. 괜찮습니다. 그럼 녹화는 넣었습니다. 편하게 얘기해.
He turned off the recording. What kind of shit?
We didn't escape.
대표님 능력 있으십니까?
당신이 뭔데?
Bitch? What?
Your savior?
당신이 뭔데 내 인생을 멋대로 결정해?
Don't even start this bullshit.
어떻게 날 살려냈는지 굳이 듣지 않아도 알 것 같은데 그림을 그렸나 보죠. 당신이 직접. 이유는 모르겠지만 글쎄요. 그 아버지 딸이니까 가능한 건지 사실 궁금하지도 않아 그건. 근데 나를 그리고 나를 살리고 그게 오연주 씨 권한이라고 생각해요? 내가 선택한 죽음을 왜 당신이 멋대로 이어가? 당신이 뭔데? 당신이 총을 찔러도 돼?
I mean, of you,
Kind
yes.
of.
Kind of yes.
발버둥 칠 때는 그렇게 죽이려고 하더니 이제는 죽자고 하니까 살려내고 장난이에요 지금?
She never tried to kill you.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what do you
스릴
mean?
있고 재밌나?
무슨 말을 그렇게 해요? 내가 설마
살려주면 그저 고맙고 감사할 줄 알았나 보지. 속편이랬죠. 달달한 로맨스가 그쪽 취향이라고. 그러니까 나랑 같이 놀자고.
No.
하긴 오연지 씨는 가끔 심심하고 무료하면 여기 들어와서 즐기다가 진짜 세계로 돌아가면 그만이니까. 로맨스 놀이하자고 날 살려냈다.
It's not a
내가
game for
장난감
her.
보여요?
아니 어떻게 그 말이 그게 그렇게 들려요?
이제 나보고 어떻게 살라고? 내가 지금 어디서 오는 줄 알아요?
Not really.
Formerly known. The artist formerly known.
That's Kanye.
당신은 아버지도 어머니도 있죠. 나는 없어. 예전엔 돌아가신 거였는데 이제 내 주에 없어. 난 태생이 사랑에 슬퍼하고 뭘 그리워했던 거죠? 오버하지 마요. 뭔가 해냈다고 뿌듯한가 본데 전혀 아니야. 당신 완전히 헛짓을 했어. 누가 고마워한다고, 누가 이따위 인생을 다시 살고 싶어 한다고 속편을 만들어.
내가 쓸데없는 짓을 했네.
이제 알겠어요. 당신이 실수한 거.
If I were to think you're gonna be this ungrateful, I'm never doing it again.
이런 원망이나 들을 걸 내가 뭐하러. 평생 물속을 떠다니든 말든 그냥 무시할 걸. 뭐하러
이따위 허접한 만화에 뭐하러 미련 갖고 수갑 차고 이곳에
사랑하니까요.
I was gonna say, you dumbass, do you not understand why she did this shit?
말도 안 되는 거 아는데 진짜 사랑하게 돼버렸으니까요.
She leaving again? What the hell? Damn
We
it.
continued.
Do this shit. She did say she wanted to finish it and get out of prison the right way. So she's like, I can't keep disappearing.
I can't get out of these handcuffs in my world, so
Help
I
me.
need your help.
절대로 흔들리지 않는 사람처럼 잘난 척하더니 겨우 그 말에 흔들려요?
She must have read his thoughts or
그리고
something.
나한테 뭐라 그러지 마요. 난 뭐 여기 오고 싶어서 오나? 나도 끌려 들어오는 거예요. 당신이 자꾸 내 생각을 해서. 물속에서도 그렇고 지금도.
It's all your fault.
He wants to blame her, but he dragged her in there.
Right.
맞아요. 두려웠거든.
뭐가요?
다시는 당신을 못 보게 되는 게.
Okay, grown. If somebody comes walking in, this would look. I was gonna say this would look really awkward. He's like, oh, what? I was like, if someone comes in, this is gonna be really awkward.
방금 형사님이 왔다 가는 것 같은데.
Don't worry about him. Just keep kissing me.
상관없어.
Right? It's like, don't worry about that. Let's go. Well, dang. Put me on the table like that, dang. Okay. I knew he was like 6 foot.
그럴 리가요?
He's like, there's no. They seem like they're well acquainted.
아니 그냥 돈이 한 거고 아니.
Seem very acquainted with each other. They're making out right now. That's what he's saying.
Bodyguard looks very concerned.
Exactly word for word.
여자들이 좋아하는 달달한 로맨스라는 게 알아보니까 종류가 한두 가지가 아니더라고. 뭐 빚을 갚고 싶어도 엄두가 안 나니까 범죄를 좀
Too broad.
접근하려고 해.
Ask her please narrow the parameter.
1. 도발적이고 파격적인 19금 컨셉.
So extra. Sir,
아 근데 참고로 대표님은 사건이
number 4 is his preference.
달라고. 몰라보시죠? 어떤 거 말하는지?
뭘 몰라요? 뭐예요 이게 지금?
목숨 빚을 달달한 로맨스로 갚으러 가셨다.
아니 그건 말이 그렇다는 거지. 그렇다고 뭐 이렇게 업무 처리를
Numbering them 1, 2, 3, 4.
아니 뭐 내가 언제 로맨스로 사업계 있었으라 그랬는데
원래 대표님 스타일이 그렇습니다.
Hey, wow. I was gonna say, did he change the whole room now?
아무리 그래도 그렇지 않으면 진지하게 심각하게 저보고 여기서 같이 지내라고요 대표님.
Well, yeah, you're married now.
네. 어쨌든 부부신데 방은 함께 있으세요.
Like, girl, just get over
최근
it.
일이 있어서요.
아니 그래도 그건 좀
Girl, just stop questioning it.
욕조의 물 받아놨습니다.
You're out of prison and you wanted a romance. Just deal with it. She's like, it's already there. Just deal with it, girl. A beautiful lady doctor.
나 진짜
Yes.
결혼한 거야?
What is this, Home Alone? Ah. 2 of everything. Not her underwear and his together. She's freaking out. Why would you do that? Right.
위해서 한 번이라도 믿고. 소박한 로맨스를 좋아하는 거 맞아요? 아닌 것 같은데.
아니 나는 이게
You didn't know what it was, really?
정말? 남자 팬티가 이 세상에만 있는 것도 아닐 텐데.
넘어가요 그냥.
넘어가요?
넘어가요 좀. 며칠 만에 보면서 그렇게 놀리고 싶을까?
I mean, yes, you're husband and wife.
무서워요.
되죠, 달달한 거. 공부도 열심히 했는데?
I studied.
뭐요?
아, 맞아. 여기서도 뭐 할 거 있었는데? 거기 있어봐요.
Oh no. What has he got planned?
처음 해보는 거라 될까 모르겠네.
뭘요?
아니, 이 책에 보니까 머리 묶어주는 게 있길래.
Oh, he's gonna tie her hair. That's so freaking adorable.
Yeah,
여자들이
he's
좋아.
getting like all like the cute couple ideas from this book. 예?
That's so freaking cute.
어머 왜 이래요? 진짜 묶으려고요?
아는 건 없고 시키면 공부는 열심히 합니다.
I want him. I want one.
근데
Get you an
이게
ejum
진짜
set.
좋아요.
Right. There's only really one. IU was so freaking lucky.
I know. But also like
Really?
Ijung Suk is really lucky.
I mean, yeah, it's very true. They're both very lucky to have each other.
달달해.
Like they're both amazing people.
강 대표님 공대생 맞구나.
왜요?
이런 거 처음이었죠?
Yes.
몰랐어요 이런 스타일인지 본 적이 없어서.
Throws her on the bed.
He's teasing you.
Right. That's what husbands do. That's what boyfriends and husbands do. Don't blink your eyes at me like that. Blink, blink. He said, lean on me and we'll read the book together.
Snuggle with him.
책도 이렇게 봐야 돼. 그럼 이따 장도 보러 가죠.
진짜요?
We do that as friends when we fun doing it, so.
신발끈 묶어주기 이거.
And Julie says, I'd probably be like kind of offended if I went to tie my shoes and someone else did it for me.
그럼 이건요.
I've had somebody fix my shoes before because, especially like when I'm wearing heels and a skirt, like when I did it back in high school, my shoe, like the thing came undone and I was like, and I couldn't really bend over because the skirt was short and I couldn't like, so I was like, Matt! And I just like held my skirt down and he like fixed my shoe. I was like, thank you! The forehead kisses! Don't bite your lip! I'd be her though. I'd be cringing. Like, oh my god, this is so freaking cute.
만나라고 숙제하는 거 아니죠?
아니면
본인이 더 즐기고 있는 것 같은데.
에이 그럴 리가.
I mean, he did want the number 4 relationship. Let's be honest, sir. When he walked in and immediately turned around.
공부할 줄 몰라? 죄송합니다. 결혼하신 게 아직 적응이 안 되세요. 무슨 일이야? 도윤 형이 옥상 정원에서 좀 뵙자고. 왜 안 들어오고?
Girl,
모르겠습니다.
just sit still.
알았어.
She's over here just going.
He's like, you're so extra.
인덱스 붙여놔요. 오늘 하고 싶은 거.
Clearly. Maybe not
It's
hold
not
the
gonna
gun.
save you from a phone call.
Right. Maybe not have a phone call. Holding a gun with your wife next to you.
Can't shoot text.
Right. And if you did, you're gonna end up shooting somebody.
It's probably gonna ricochet and hit your wife.
넌 누구야?
I was gonna say, yeah, you can't just not look for him.
It's like I'm loose end and he's my buddy.
This is why I said I'm like,
직업은 없어. 하나의 죄의 그냥 설정이었다. 주인공을 강하게 만들기 위한 설정.
like,
누구냐고? 내가 네 부모 동생 다 죽였던
yes, we know this.
But who are you?
But who?
Stop bragging.
Okay, we know how you did it. Well, dang.
여보세요.
Maybe put the gun down in case one of your workers comes in and you accidentally fire? Or they see you holding a gun?
See, I don't think they'd be surprised by the ability gun, but they definitely should have, like, ready just in case.
Yeah.
Shoot them.
Okay. I'm very happy with how things have turned for the story here, but I'm also frustrated as shit.
Super frustrated.
So yeah, I'm just so glad that one of my theories that I've had since like episode 2 is correct. And that, like I said, I'm like, there would be no reason for her to be able to continue the story unless she had, like, control of the story at some point. If she, like, was involved in controlling the story. So there's no way she could be, like, just because she's the main character, a heroine, whatever, there's no way she could be able to help him unless she created him. So I'm like, and their stories and her little drawings that they showed when she was a kid, I'm like, it looked way too much like Kangchul, like a prototype of Kangchul for it not to be. So I was correct. So proud of myself for that shit. And then, oh, I mean, now we have a literal marriage happening. I'm just
fraud of a marriage.
Yes and no. They like they're in love with each other, let's be honest. But
they only married to get her out of jail.
yeah. So yes, it's a fake marriage. No, it's not a fake relationship. A lot of the cute moments, you were correct. Oh my god, it was so freaking fluffy. I just want to. Like I said, I need me a Jungsook / Kangchul in my life. Like, please. So yeah, one of the big theories that I had was, proven, but the other theory I have too, well, a couple other ones. Like I said, we have to figure out who this perpetrator, this culprit is, because clearly he's still around. And like I said, I figured, I'm like, that's the next logical step. Like, you can't just stop looking for him. Like, as much as you say you'll stop, like, you can't. Like, he's part of the story. He's coming to the real world. He's becoming real too. So
he's a real boy now. He's Pinocchio.
He basically. So I'm like, that was the next logical step in the story, at least from my perspective, is that they need to figure out not only, who it is, but how to stop him. And I figure how to stop him is also found in the way of in how to stop him is found by who he is. Like, once you find out who he is, then you can stop him. So that's definitely all tied up together, and especially now he's like, don't you know who I am? And it's like, you're bragging, but you're not really explaining who you are. And then he goes, I'm also a really good shot. So this brings me back to the one theory that I have had for several episodes now, is that it's another version of Kangchul. It has to be. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but it has to be.
You just think there will be two Kangchuls?
I feel like there is. Because, like, I mean, there's several people that I could think of that it could be the culprit, that I would use as the culprit, just in my own head. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he's good with the gun, like, perfect shots, super silent, that he was evenly matched when fighting Kangchul, it almost seemed they knew each other's moves. Like, that just leads me to believe that it's a second version of Kangchul, but maybe it was the version of, like, that he should have been, or like a failed version that the dad drew at some point or whatever, So, like, that's my theory. Like, that's one I've had for a while too, is that there's at least two Kangchuls. Like, one's a good one and one's evil, and that's why he said it the only way it's gonna end is when it comes down to a confrontation between me and you. Like, Kangchul versus Kangchul. Like, that's how I feel. So that's my other theory that I've been running with for a while. And now that they're married and all this. It's really interesting now. He's like, well, you got a new family now, so I'm going after her. It's her turn next. So it's like, now you're really just gonna piss Kongchul off. Like, you weren't gonna hurt his girl. He ain't gonna let you. So that's gonna be an interesting, dynamic there. And obviously we have the mystery now of Sohee kind of disappearing, and the bodyguard seeing that.
And the bodyguard is like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
But now we have several characters who are kind of, even they're aware, but they're not aware that they're fake, or at least that the world's not real. Like, Kangchul knows, obviously. His detective friend
knows there's another dimension at least.
Yeah, and he goes, why won't you tell me about it? And he goes, because it's too hard of a burden to have on you. You don't want to know. And then the bodyguard now, even though he doesn't really know what he saw, he knows what he saw. So it's interesting that that's happening. And so I think my theory about her disappearing is that they're becoming real because of Yeonju. Like, she's making it real almost because of her relationship with Kangchul. Possibly. So maybe they're disappearing into the real world or bleeding through, or the rest of the world is falling, like, turning into cartoon around them, and it's only them who are real. So those are, like, I'm not really cemented on those two theories yet, but that's kind of where I'm leaning.
They're interesting theories.
Yes. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm just happy my one theory was proven correct. So far. Like I said, like, half the time I was like, whenever they're, reading the script over here, I was like, I damn wrote the script with how much I'm getting correct over here. Yes! This is amazing!
Plot twist, you invented Kangchul.
This whole time. I mean, hey, I write a lot of stories and I make a lot of characters. I feel like that's another reason why I'm so into it, is because I'm like, I can relate to Yeonju. Like, she's the one who creates all these characters and makes stories about them, and then, like, all of a sudden it's real. I'm like, I've been there. I wish, there's some characters I wish of mine that were real. If only I had that power. But I really liking this. Oh, we got like 7 more episodes, right?
When are we on? 7?
7. Or is it 16?
16.
Okay. So
it's like 6 actual episodes and then like a little behind the scenes one.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, like I said, I'm invested. I am super invested. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Me neither.
Alright, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode with us, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye.